All right. And have a little bit. Okay. I have my blanket on one end of the mat, and which means we're going to start from lying down position. And of course, I have my block here. So just get your stuff ready. And we're going to start lying down our backs with the knees bent and the feet placed wide as the hips, and then guide the thighs and the knees into each other. Just arms out to the side in T position with the palms facing up, and make any adjustment you need in between your shoulder blades, the upper spine, middle back. Close your eyes. Allow the chest and the front of the shoulders to soften. And just breathing in and out through the nose. And as you're lying down there, slowly begin to move your neck from side to side. Return the head back to neutral. Flex the elbows. Place the hands to the back of the head, elbows towards the ceiling. And then we're going to lift the head off the mat, holding with supported by your both hands in the back, chin into the chest. Just gentle stretch here. Those muscles connected to the base of the skull. Guiding the chin slowly towards the chest. And then slowly release the head down towards the mat, towards the blanket, arms out in T, and then rock your head from side to side. And bring the head back through center, hug yourself, bring the thighs into the chest and stretch your lower back. Breathing in and out. And bring the legs up to the sky. Separate the feet slightly so you have room to rotate those feet, the ankles in one direction. One into the opposite direction. And then flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex, point, flex the knees and hug yourself again. Thighs into the chest. Keep the breath flowing. And then release the feet down wide as the mat, arms to the side, and let's move the hips and the legs and the neck again. Windshield wiper movement. Relax your hips, your legs. Breathing in and out. And again, hug yourself, thighs into your chest, and just gently keep guiding the thighs and the knees, and stretch, stretch, stretch your lower back. Release and bring the knees above your hips. So each hand on top of each knee, and we're going to open and close. Some movement there on the hips. Open and close. Release the right foot down, holding from the back of your left leg. Extend up, flex and drop. Inhale, extend the left leg up to the sky, flex and release. Just a few more rounds, slowly stretching the back line of your left leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Couple more rounds. And flex and release the left foot down, holding from the hamstring. And inhale, stretch it up, flex and drop. Extend the legs up to the sky, flexing down. Just keep moving. It's a nice way also to mobilize the kneecap, the knee joint. Couple more rounds. Flex and release. Feet off the mat, big toes touching, and open the knees out, Holding position, breathing in and out, relax your inner thighs, your pelvic floor. And guide the thighs and the knees together. Let's roll over to one side. Use the hands to press the hands against the floor. Lift the torso, and we're going to find our way to seated position on the edge of the mat. If you need to place and sit on the edge on top of your block, that this is when you can do that to elevate even more the hips. If your hips feel tight or you're dealing with your knees today, arms to the side to open the chest, to stretch the front of the shoulder, and then slowly release the hands down. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, back and down, up to the ears, forward, down and back, up to the ears, back and down, up to the ears and down. And just keep moving a few more rounds to loosen up the shoulder blades, the shoulder joints, still warming up the body. Nice inhalations and full deep exhalations, and then lower the hands down to your thighs and knees, elbows by your rib cage, and let's bring the chin up to the sky. Exhale through the nose, chin to your chest, and inhale up and exhale down. Just move gently the neck, linking breath with movement. And then slowly return the head back to neutral position. Let's have a rotation. Look over to your right shoulder. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. And just keep moving a few more rounds. And return slowly back through center. Lower your left hand down towards the floor. Right arm goes up to the sky. Place your right hand to your left ear, and then guide the right ear to your right shoulder. Holding position. Keep relaxing your left shoulder down. Guiding gently the ear towards the shoulder. Just getting that nice stretch on the side of my neck. And slowly let go. Place your hands to the back of the skull. Rotate the chin somewhere in between your collarbone and the sternum. And then slowly the chin goes down to your right collarbone. Back to the breath. And return back through center. Both hands to the back of the head. Elbows in and chin towards the chest. Keep the spine, the upper spine, nice and long. And with the weight of your hands, that should be enough to get the stretch and those muscles connecting with the base of the skull. Back to the breath. And then slowly open the elbows, release the hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Keep your your right hand down, left arm goes up. Place your left hand to your right ear, and then exhale, left ear goes towards your left shoulder. Close your eyes and keep relaxing the right shoulder down. And release, let go. Place the hands to the back of the skull and rotate the chin somewhere in between left collarbone and chest, and then the chin goes down to your left collarbone. Breathing through the nose, inhaling and exhaling. Head back through center, both hands again to the back of the head, elbows in and chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the head, elbows out, Hands down, shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down. And place your left hand down, right arm goes up and over, and press through the right hip and bring the arm over to your left, right ear. Spine is moving to the left. Just relax your shoulder, your elbow. Just breathe here. Inhale, return back through center, lower the right hand down, left arm goes up and over your head, and then slowly move the spine to the right. Keep guiding the left elbow back. Nice lateral stretch of the torso. Breathing in and out. And slowly return back through center. Hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs, feet wider than the hips. And let's move the legs to windshield wiper movement. And bring the legs back through center. Sole of the feet together. Have some space between your heels and your pelvic floor. Arms under your legs, each hand on top of each foot. Round the spine and guide the crown of the head towards the feet. This is a nice symmetrical stretch of the entire length of the spine from the neck down to the sacrum. You can feel the opening between the shoulder blades, the stretching of the muscles in between your rib cage. And slowly lift the head, lift the torso, and use the hands to bring the legs in front of you. Extend the legs forward, and then flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and release. And just shake the legs a little bit here. And we're going to find our way to tabletop position. So if you need to protect your kneecaps, remember to place something under your knees, a cushion, a blanket, a towel. And we're going to begin with the knees wider than the hips. Big toes touching, wrist under the shoulders. And we're going to rock the hips towards the heels and slowly inhale back to table. Just a movement first. Exhale towards the heels, rock forward to tabletop. 3 more rounds like that. Back and forward. One last. This time we're going to sink the hips towards the heels. Relax your forearms, elbows out. Make it like little stacking one hand on top of the other one, so you can rest your forehead down to your hands. Not holding the head in the air, please. Nice, easy breathing. Relax your belly with air. Inhale and exhale. And return back to tabletop. So wrist under the shoulders. Now have your knees under the hips. We're going to work on with those hips. Right leg goes back and up. Flex the right knee, cross it over behind your left leg, and then move the hips again halfway down. You should feel the stretch outside of your right hip. Inhale back to tabletop. Your right leg goes back and up. Flex the knee, cross it over, and move the hips to the heels as you soften the elbows and the shoulders. Inhale back to table, back and up, flex, cross, and sink the hips to the heels. Couple more rounds. Inhale, right leg goes back, flex, cross, and sink the hips. One last one. Inhale, right leg back and up, flex, cross, and then walk your hands closer to your knees to release the hips and the towards the heels, because we're going to hold here. Try to keep the hips even. Relax your forearms, chin to the chest, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. So you're working that deep stretch outside of the hip, breathing in and out. That's a modification of Gomukhasana. And slowly inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, walk the hands forward, and do the crossing of the leg, right knee under your right hip, left knee under your left hip. And just move the hips from side to side first here, before doing the same thing, opposite leg. Back through center, left leg goes back and up, flex the knee, cross it over behind your right leg, and move the hip halfway down. Inhale, back to table, extend, flex, cross, and move the hips to the heels. Inhale, back to table. Left leg back and up, flex, cross it over, and move the hips to the heels. Couple more rounds. Getting that hip ready. Inhale, lift, flex, cross, and hips to the heels. One last. Inhale, back to table, extend, flex, cross, and then walk the hands a little closer to your knees to relax your hips to the heels. We're holding in position, chin to your chest, crown of the head pointing towards the floor. And moving back to table. Extend and do the crossing of your legs. So your left knee is under your left hip, right knee under the right hip. And then move again the hips from side to side. And from this movement from side to side with the hips back to neutral, round the spine like an angry cat. And then child's pose with the knees in line with the hips, relaxing the forehead towards the floor or towards your hands or towards the block. Back to your breath. From here, hands by your knees to lift the torso, kneeling position. I'm going to be facing your way here and extend the right leg out in line with the hip. Bring the arms up and overhead. Flex the knee and then lower your right hand to your right thigh or knee, and make sure that you can have that knee a little bit slightly open with your right hand. You can guide that. Yeah, relax your shoulders back, but just check on the opening. Don't force it too much. Just to release the inner thighs, the groin here. Now extend your right leg and slide the right hand below your knee. Left arm up and over. You can flex the elbow and place the hands to the back of the head, or you can bring the arm over to your left ear. Another lateral stretch, and keep moving your left elbow back and feel the stretch again in those in between your intercostal muscles. And slowly return back through center. Release your left hand down, left shoulder up, back and down. Now walk your right foot so your right foot is in line with your right hip. Iliopsoas, stretch hams to your right thighs, elbows by your rib cage. And you are sliding the left knee back so you have a nice opening on your left hip flexor. Close your eyes and breathe through this. Going deeper. And then right knee comes under the right hip and the left leg extended. Flex the knee and then move the hips to the left and use your left hand to guide your left knee back. Shoulders back and down. Just go back to your breath. And slowly extend your left leg. Slide the left hand below your knee if you can. Right arm up and over. And another nice lateral stretch. Gently return the torso back to neutral. Release the right hand down, right shoulder up. back and down. Walk your left foot so your left foot is in line with your left hip. Hands to your left thighs, elbows by your rib cage, and we're moving the pelvis and the hips to the front. This is a nice iliopsoas stretch. And slowly bring the left knee under your left hip. I'm going to rotate this way again from here, and just place the hands to the mat to tabletop. Inhale, open and twist to the right with the right arm up. And exhale, the right arm goes under your left arm. Right shoulder goes down, right side of the face down. You can wrap the arm behind your back, or you can keep the elbow forearm down towards the mat. Whatever you are, this is our first twist, so be gentle. And then place your left hand under your left shoulder, gently press and do the crossing. Place your weight on your right hand. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, left arm goes under the right arm, left side of the face, and the shoulder goes down. You can wrap the arm behind your back or keep down towards the floor. Back to your breath. And slowly, right hand under the right shoulder. Press and do the twist. Let's come to tabletop. Inhale into the cow. Exhale into the cat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, belly in, chin in. At your own rhythm. A few more rounds. Moving the spine in flexion and extension. Then as you exhale, round the spine, drop the hips to the heels. Relax your forearms and elbows down. Child's pose. Take a moment. And moving back to tabletop. Tucking the toes under, press, downward dog, lift the hips, crown of the head towards the floor, paddle the feet, bending one knee at a time, lifting a heel off the mat and then lowering. Remember to have an external rotation of your shoulders, so your shoulders shouldn't be creeping up to your ears. Backing down, find a nice opening between the shoulder blades, heels down, and then slowly walk your hands towards your feet. Take your blanket or your cushion from the mat and have your feet wide as your hips. Flex the knees slightly, holding from the opposite elbows. Nod your head yes. And shake your head no. Relax the hands towards the feet. Heavy arms, heavy head. One vertebra at a time. We're going to find our way up to standing position. And bring the shoulders slowly up to the ears and back and down. Up to the ears, forward, down, and back. Inhale, up to the ears, back and down. Up to the ears, forward, down, and back. One more time, releasing, relaxing any tension in the upper spine and the shoulders, hands to the heart center. Let's take a moment, reconnecting back with the breath, noticing the length, how the breath is flowing. Does it feel that it's compromised? Does it feel that it's easy and gentle to inhale and exhale? And release the hands down by your hips. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Move the hips back, lengthen the spine, hands towards the floor, and Uttanasana. Inhale, hands below your knees. Move the chest away into 90-degree angle, shoulders back and down. You want to flatten the spine and then fall forward back to Uttanasana. Now bring the arms out to the side in T position. Lift the chest halfway up, shoulders back and down. Exhale, hands down, fall forward. Bring the hands by your hips, palm facing up, and move the shoulders back and down halfway up. Exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head back to standing position. Shoulders up, back and down. Again, inhale, arms out and up, belly in, lengthen the spine, move the hips back and fall forward, back to forward bend. Inhale, hands under the knees, lift the chest halfway back, engage the core. Exhale, fall forward, relax the spine, the neck. Inhale, halfway up, arms out to the side in T position, shoulders back and down, keep the neck neutral. Exhale, hands down towards the floor, relax the neck and the head. One more time, lift the chest halfway up, arms by your hips, reaching through the fingertips. And exhale to fall forward to relax the spine. Heavy arms, heavy head all the way up to standing. Bring the shoulders up, back and down. One last round. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Swan dive. Move the hips back, belly in, fall forward. Relax your neck. Halfway up, hands below your knees, shoulders back and down. Exhale to fall forward, relax your neck and head. Arms to the side in T position. Lift the chest halfway up. And exhale, relax the spine, lower the hands to Uttanasana. Arms by your hips, lift the chest halfway up, palm facing up. Fall forward, relax all the way down. Heavy arms, heavy head all the way up to standing position. Shoulders up, back, and down. Hands to the heart, back to your breath. And lower the hands down by your hips. Okay, facing again my screen. Let's have the feet a little wider than the hip. So not right under the hips, but a little wider than the hips. Feet parallel, and then bring the arms to the heart and come in chair pose. Move the hips back and then straighten the legs and back to standing. Flex and move the hip back. Lift the chest and then slowly up and straighten the legs. Flex and lower. Inhale, standing. Flexing down. Inhale, standing. And now we're going to go flexing down and holding position. Elbows by your rib cage. Lift the chest and inhale, right heel up. Exhale, right heel down. Left heel up and down. Both heels up. Engage the core, balance. Engage those ankles, those feet, lifting the chest. Engage those muscles of the back, the belly. Heels down, straighten the legs, arms up and overhead. Swan dive, fall forward, relax. Hands towards the floor. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head, all the way up to standing, shoulders up, back and down. Rotate the feet so the feet are wider than the hips and the feet are in angle with the points of your mat. So flex the knee and make sure that you have to adjust your feet. So when you lower the knees, you flex your knees are right over your ankles. So it's not heels in and knees out. You want to have that 90-degree angle and then slowly straighten, flex and lower. Inhale, straighten, flexing down. Inhale, straighten, flexing lower. Inhale, straighten, flexing down. One more. Now we flex and lower, hold in position. Right heel up, exhale down. Left heel up, down. Work with balance, engage the core, both heels up, and engage muscles of the belly, inner thighs, groins, knees muscles, calf muscles, ankles. Take a nice inhale. Heels down, straighten both legs, arms overhead, swan dive. Move the hips back, hands towards the floor. Nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then from here, lift the torso, the head, and let's walk the hands towards the right foot. Spin up the back heel, and we're all in high lunge, runner stretch. Your left heel is pointing towards the floor, it's off the mat. Your right knee over to your right ankle. Inhale, straighten the right leg, move the hips back. Flex the right knee, drop the hips, lift the chest. Inhale, straighten your right leg, hips moving back, press your left heel. Flex your right knee, sink the hips flat back. Inhale, straighten, hips back, chin in, press your left heel. Flex your right knee and high lunge. Holding position, release your left knee down towards the floor, top of the foot flat on the mat, hands to your right thigh, back to the iliopsoas stretch. Open the chest, crown of the head pointing towards the sky. Back to the deep breath. Both hands down, tuck the toes under your back foot, pick up the left knee, step back to downward dog, chin to your chest, and then step forward with the right foot. We're going to straighten your left leg, press to the right heel. Flex your left knee and lift the chest, high lunge. And straighten and move the hips back. Flex your left knee and lift with the chest. Inhale, straighten, intense stretch, press to the right heel. Flex your left knee, sink the hips, flatten the spine. One more. Inhale, straighten, move the hips back. Flex the knee, lower the right knee down, top of the foot flat on the mat, both hands to your left thighs. Another iliopsoas stretch. Watch your breath. Both hands down. Left knee comes to meet your right knee, sorry. And then let's all move to child's pose. Relax lower back, elbows out. Make sure your forehead is resting. Nice, easy breathing. Returning to table. Move the chest slightly forward, flex the elbows, and then slowly lower the chest, lower the belly, straighten both legs, and we are lying down on reverse Shavasana. Have your hands by your rib cage. Your elbows are hugging the rib cage as well, legs and feet together. Time of Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Remember, when we lift the head, we don't lift the chin. We keep the neck neutral, gaze towards the floor. You're using the hands for support. You activate the muscles of your back, and then you lift and exhale lower. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and down. Now we're going to do hands off the mat, lift the chest. Exhale lower. Inhale up, hands off the mat. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale lower. One more. Up and all the way down. Rotate the head to one side, arms down by your side. Relax your shoulders and elbows. Just breathe here. Lift the head gently, turn it over to the opposite side. And return the head back to neutral. Hands under the shoulders, elbows in, press to lift the chest, bend the knees, tabletop. Have your block hand in case you need here to modify, but we're going to work with pigeon pose to open those hips more, holding in position. So your left leg is going to go back and up to create the extension. Flex your left knee and bring the left knee towards your left wrist. Flex your left foot so you're protecting your left knee and your right leg is nice and long behind you. So the block can be used here if you cannot go all the way down, sinking the hips, and you feel like you are going to one side. This is where you place the block under the hip to keep both hips even. So how you can modify. Lift the chest, both hips facing to the front, and then slowly walk your hands to the front. You relax your forearms, your elbows, and then you place the forehead down again towards the floor or towards the block or wherever you can. You should feel the stretch on the outside of your left hip. Some of the glute stretches are stretching here. Nice deep breath. Concentrate on the length and control breathing. Slowly lift the head, chest, place the hands under the shoulders to lift the torso. Bring the left knee back, tabletop. Now extend the right leg back and up, flex the knee, and bring the right knee towards your right wrist. Your left leg is nice and long behind you. Hands under the shoulders to lift the spine. You want to create this extension of the spine before we go down. Sinking the hips even. See if you have to modify, place the block, and then slowly lower the belly, the chest, and the forehead down. Back to the breath. And slowly under the shoulders to press, to lift the torso. Right knee comes to meet your left knee, and let's all move to child's pose to bring symmetry back to both hips. Relax the arms, shoulders, neck. Hands by your knees, gently press up, lift the spine, drop the hips to one side, and the legs coming to the front. Have your blanket or your towel to support your neck when we go down. So make sure you have that there. And we're going to come down slowly with the feet wide as the hips, engage the core, and gently lower the spine down towards the floor. Knees are bent with the feet wide as your hips. Take a moment here. Arms out in T position. You can do some gentle windshield wiper movement to release any tension in your hips after holding in position pigeon pose. And slowly return back to center. Figure 4. So right foot goes on top of your left thigh, and you're holding your left leg from the hamstring or the shins. You can also extend your left leg up to the sky if you like, and hold it from the back of your left calf muscle. Whatever works for you. Just breathe. Make sure your hips are even. You're not folding more into one place than the other. Chin slightly tucked into the chest so your neck remains nice and long. Back to the full breath. So now flex your left knee and lower your left foot down. Keep the right foot above your left knee and then twist to the left. So you lower the right foot towards the floor and move the legs to the left, the right leg to the left in a twist. If you have your right foot, the sole of the right foot flat on the mat, your right knee should be pointing up to the sky, and you can work on keep opening the right knee. And gently undo the twist, lower the right foot down, place your left foot on top of your right thigh, figure four, and holding hamstring, shin, or extending the right leg up to the ceiling. Your choice. Time to open and stretch the outside of your left hip. Flex and release, right foot down towards the floor. Keep your left foot above your right knee and then slowly move the left foot towards the mat. And just arms in T position here in a twist. And do the twist back through center. Adjust your hips and have your feet wide as your hips. Hands down by your side, chin into your chest. Lift into the bridge pose with the knees bent. Lift the bridge. Holding position. Chin into the chest, and we're going to go heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, heels up, down, up, down. One last. We're going to go up and hold in position. Keep lifting the pelvis, activate the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings, the muscle of your lumbar spine. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Take a nice inhale. Slowly, upper spine goes down, middle back goes down, lumbar spine goes down, sacrum down, feet off the mat, and bring the thighs into the chest to stretch your lower back. You can rock if you like from side to side. And return slowly back through center. Lower the feet down towards the floor. Pick up the pelvis again into gentle bridge to make sure your spine, your sacrum, everything looks straight and nice. And then lower the bridge down towards the floor. Arms down by your side. Bring the legs up to the sky. And again, flex and point the feet. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Some rotation in those ankles. In one direction, opposite direction. Separate the feet and the legs a little wider. Flex the knee. Full happy baby. Holding from the outside of the feet or the ankles, whatever you can. And just stretch your lower back one more time here. And your happy baby. Let's bring the sole of the feet together and slowly lower the feet down towards the floor. Keep the knees wide. This is Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. Hands to your belly, relax your glutes, relax your inner thighs, your groin, the pelvis, pelvic floor. Just breathe through this. the arms out in T. Slowly guide the thighs and the knees up. Walk your feet to the width of your mat. And let's do some windshield wiper movement, moving legs and head and the opposite direction where your legs are going. And then drop the legs to the right, hold it there. Relax your left glute, muscles of your left hip. So you're just twisting to the side and hold there. Some more windshield wiper. Now the lefts are dropping to the left and head to the right. Hold and breathe. Back through center, and then extend the right leg to the right corner, turn the right foot out, left leg goes to the left corner, turn the left foot out. Arms somewhere in between your shoulders and your hips. Adjust the upper spine in between the shoulder blades, adjust behind your hips and sacrum, make sure your spine feels nice and long, in line. And take a deep inhale through the nose and side out. And again. One more. And close your lips and welcome now to your last pose. This is your Shavasana. This is where you are slowly receiving the benefits of the practice, relaxing the body, relaxing the mind. It's a time to rest. Maybe throughout the day, you don't have many chances to just lie down and stay still. This is your chance right here. You're going back to your regular breathing pattern. Bring the attention to your toes, sole of the feet. Be aware of the ball of the feet, the arches, the heels, and the top of your feet. Relax your ankles, shins, calf muscles, and knees, front and back. And from the top of both knees down to the sole of the feet, allow your body to relax and release. Softening the quads and the hamstrings. Relax the glutes. Release your hips, your pelvis, and your pelvic floor. And from the top of both hips, front and back, the entire length of your legs, down to the sole of the feet. Allow the lower part of your legs to slowly relax and soften towards the mat. Relax your lower back. Soften the muscles in between your rib cage and the back and your shoulder blades. Release any tension on those muscles holding the spine, right and left, front and back. Going now to the belly, relax your abdominal muscles and soften all your internal organs beneath your rib cage. Relax the intercostal muscles in the front of the rib cage. Soften your heart, chest muscles, and from your collarbones down, front and back of the torso, front and back of the hips, front and back of both legs down to the sole of the feet, from the shoulders. Allow the body to gently release and soften. Relax your shoulders, upper arms, elbows, and forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands, palms, and top of the hands, and all your fingers. Now, from the top of the shoulders, the entire length of your body, front and back, is sinking deeply into the mat. Soften your throat and relax the muscles of your neck. Connect with the back of your head. Allow your jaw to relax. Sink the tongue down to the base of your mouth. Relax the inner walls of your mouth, your teeth. Relax your lips and upper lip, nose, cheekbones, and both ears. Allow your eyeballs to sink down to your eye sockets. Soften the eyelids and the eyebrows and in between the eyebrows. Relax your forehead and the crown of the head. From the crown of the head, the entire length of the body, front and back, down to the sole of the feet. Your body still melting down. Muscles, tendons, and ligaments. All your internal organs, skin, fascia. You are letting go and you're surrendering to a deep and sweet resting state. Now slowly begin to deepen your breath. And slowly bring some movement back to your body as you gently rock your head from side to side. Wiggling toes and fingers, wrists and ankles. With your next inhalation, the arms are going overhead. You're reaching through the fingertips, lengthening the spine, pointing the toes. Create a nice space in between each vertebrae. And as you exhale, you flex both knees, you hug yourself, and slowly roll over to one side. Please don't rush. And the head comes last. We all come to a seated position. So last class we work on breathing only through the left nostril and exhaling only through the right nostrils. We're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to exhale through the right and we're going to inhale always through the left. So palm, flex index and middle finger, and we use the right thumb and the index fingers to fully open or fully close, depends what we're doing with our breath. So we're going to start inhaling through the right. So press and fully close the left nostril and partially close the right with your right thumb. And we're going to inhale through the right nostril. Fully close right, partially open left, and exhale through the left. Fully close left, partially open, inhale through the right. Fully closed, partially open left, exhale through the left. at your own rhythm. Please continue. Lower the hand down. Close your eyes. Now breathing in and out through both nostrils, natural breathing. And draw the hands close to your heart center. This is Anjali Mudra. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we'll have peaceful, loving, sweet thoughts to keep cultivating in our minds and our hearts. And we'll have sweet, peaceful words to keep sharing all the time to everyone. And may our actions always, always be inspired by love, sweetness, peace, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And thank you very much for being here today practicing yoga. Namaskara. Thank you.